Hey guys, this is Tony. This is a guide on the Shadow Comp and hopefully an easy way to climb since we are approaching the end of set 2. Shadows didn't get nerfed in the last two patches compared to other comps, and that's why they are really strong. Hopefully you'll be able to top 3 most of your lobbies, and when you don't, you'll probably top 6 rather than a top 8. Your carousel start should be rod, chain vest, belt or cloak, as those are the main items, especially in the early game for this comp. You will want to have zephyrs and lockets, and you play the early game as any other comp. You collect pairs early game and try to build those items early and place them on any replaceable unit, and then you will go. If you had the pairs and if you had 2 stars already, you will win streak. If not, you will lose streak, but try to lose streak gracefully. Don't lose all your HP early, because you want to reach that late game healthy. For your mid game at 3-2 after Krugs, you want to have at least 35 to 40 gold, and after you level up to 6, because you want to roll for Sion, Kindred, Varus, Senna, Malzahar, and you want to 2-star them if you can. So if you found them and if you 2-star them, then you're balling and you high roll, then your mid game will go smooth and you will probably win streak through it. If not, then try to make the best of the situation. How, like, if you, example, have a 2-star Zyra and a 2-star Varus, then even if you don't have the 2-star Kindred, if you have just one Kindred, then that's it. You have Inferno in, and you have the Sion in, and have a Malzahar or a Sin, and then you have the Inferno Shadow. That will kinda, even if you lose in the mid game, you will not lose so much HP. Especially because you will have the Locket or the Zephyr from early on, and hopefully if you had the components in Krugs or the creeps. You want to try to maintain your econ, so don't roll all the way. If you hit pairs of each, as a Sion and a Kindred and the Malzahar, then stop rolling. Keep your econ till after Wolves, and then you will, on your rollback or during the extra and the mid rounds, you will probably find 2 stars, or if not, you will find on your roll down, because you will only need one of each or 2 units to complete your 2-star set. Sometimes you will not hit your rangers, as in Kindred 2-star and Varus 2-star, Infernal rangers. However, you might hit an Annie and a Zyra 2, or an Annie 2 if you high rolled. Annie 2 is such a strong unit, and even if you have 1-star mulls, or if you have 2-star mulls, then you can play the summoner in Shadow version in your mid game. If it's an ocean map, then try to actually go for that. Especially because on ocean map, if you have a Shojin on Malzahar, he will carry you in the mid game on his own, if you have Shadow buff in. Usually I place the lockets on the first 2-star Shadow I find, whether that be a Kindred, Malzahar or Sion. I prefer it to be on Sion because he needs the armor. He'll go on the front line. It would be nice on him. However, it's not a must. It's really good on Kindred as well. And if I do put them on Kindred sometimes, then you should go for a glove or on Sion, because he uses both AP items, mana items and tanky items. So whatever he gets, it'll be fine with him. If you look at stat Sion, then go for a Rage Blade, Hand of Justice on Kindred. If you only had Tears and a Death Cap, then go for Death Cap Seraph on Kindred. But I don't recommend this, because basically you need your rods for your lockets, so you will hardly get 4 rods to have 2 lockets and a Death Cap. But if you do, then go for it, you know. I usually stack Varus with the extra items. For example, if I put already a Rage Blade on a Kindred and I got another Rage Blade from any other round, or I got another bow item, I put that on Varus, because Varus's items will go onto Sion, will go onto Yi later on, when you go for the late game and try to go for the 6 shadows when you find the... so I stack Varus with the Yi items. late game after wolves on stage 5, it's really important because that's what will decide if you will top 4 or not. You level up to 7 after wolves, or wait one more round after wolves and then level for the perfect interval. But sometimes it's actually not that bad of a loss to lose them 2 gold and go for the early level right after wolves. Because if other people going for the same comp and if other people will be rolling for the same units that you're rolling for, then sometimes losing that 2 gold is not really that bad. You will probably be able to judge it, and also you don't want to be level behind everyone else on that round, and if that's going to be a reason for you to lose 20 HP, then probably don't. In the late game, you aim for finding Yi or Shadow Lux and transition to 6 Shadows with 2 Mystic and 2 Cloud and 2 Blade Master for level 8, or you go for 6 Shadow and 4 Mystic for that's level 9 without Lux, I think. You go for, like, so mainly if you find Shadow Lux, then you're sorted. You'll be able to easily add in Mystic or add in more frontline. If you only find Yi, then Yi should carry you if you found him on 2-star. That's why I actually prefer, if you had Nico's help early, keep it for Yi, because he's really busted at the moment. If you find Yi from Carousel, that's also like kind of comeback mechanic with this comp. If you kind of fell behind in 5, 1, 2, 3 and you find Yi on the 5-3 Carousel, then that probably go for 6 Shadows and probably try to aim for top 5 rather than top 3 and top 2. If you find when you find Yi, you will run all the shadow units. Yes, they don't have best synergies between them, but if all of them are 2-starred, then they will deal so much damage just because of the 6 shadow buff. Yi2 himself, and Yi2 with the swap of items from Varus to Yi, makes him like really strong, especially with perfect items. He can deal so much damage. I personally prefer just the Rage Blade and a QSS. That is more than enough. You can put any items on Yi. Tank items, attack speed items, any items work on Yi really. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the guide. This is the first time I make any content, so by all means I'm open for any feedback. If you guys like the video, please subscribe and like it. If you don't, please like it as well and subscribe, give me some love. Anyway, peace.